You know, there was someone I was talking to the other day, and she just had the worst scenario. I mean, like, she was getting evicted out of her apartment. She didn't have no money for food. She had two kids with her. It was just all the worst stuff. Her job had let her go, and she was like coming to me like, "What do I do? What do I do? What do I do?" And one of the things she mentioned to me was like, "I feel like giving up. I feel like throwing it all in, throwing the towel in, and just letting go of everything." You know, I talked her down and stuff like that, but one thing I asked her was like, well, all of this is financial. So what would you do if I told you that in 6 months you could have $50,000 in the bank, you could have 750 credit score, brand new car, all the things that you need? And she looked at me like I was crazy. Like, how is that going to happen? Well, it could happen. It could really, really happen. There's a system in place that all you have to do is a certain set of things, and you can have all these things in 6 months. Now, some people come and they're, oh, I need to do all this in 2 weeks. It's not going to happen in 2 weeks. But if you give yourself time, it will all happen, assure you 100%. So for her, I recommended, listen, do you got a place to go? Do you got a rehab or something? A halfway house you could check yourself into, somebody that'll watch the kids, and just sit down and grind, get your credit together. This is what you're going to do. And I gave her the play as far as what to do, exactly what to do. See, if we're not, if we don't live in a system where you're walking around with a rich uncle, a rich auntie that's going to give you 50K or fund the idea, wherever the case may be, then those funds have to come from somewhere. Where's it going to come from? The bank. In this system in the United States, that's where our funds come from. And to do that, you have to put yourself in that position. That's why credit is so important. A hope that anything other than that is just a hope, a wish, and a dream. You have to put yourself in a position to do that. So when I say open up these trade lines, open up this, get the negative items off your credit report, get the stuff that you need to get. That's why I'm saying it for, because if you do that and you season it, which is just leaving those on your credit for 4 to 6 months, letting them report, guess what? After that, the banks, you're going to be bankable. You're going to be in a position to get the funding, credit cards, loans, things like that that you need.